Hello everyone, I am Ryan Ninja Rogers and you are watching Kerbal Space Program, and I've realized something. I'm not very good at this. I can't make rocket ships that don't fall apart when I launch them. I can't make airplanes that can successfully leave the runway. Well, I can, but they're not very good. So I'm using cheats now, and that's always the better way to go, right? Besides, without cheats, this bad boy plane giant masterpiece of destruction wouldn't be able to take off, or at least I'm pretty sure it wouldn't. I'm pretty sure it would just collapse. So yes, I'm gonna use cheats, but it's for a great cause. Let's go into space. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna go into space with this one. I'm just gonna test it and see if it's gonna actually leave the runway. So today we have Whirlwick and Dilmond. Wow, those are the worst names I've ever heard of. Let's turn on SAS. Actually, I don't think... No, let's turn on SAS for the launch. Here we go. Oh, I guess those don't even... Oh. Here we go. Go! Oh no. Something broke off. I don't think it was an engine, so it doesn't really matter. And in space we go. Actually, we're not going to go to space. We're just going to fly around. Oh, let's try to land with this. Unless what broke off here? I need to turn on SAS. Otherwise, this is gonna not work very well. What broke off? Oh, the only thing that we would need to land, and we are diving downwards. I think, even though this is one of the biggest planes I've ever seen, it even has a little area that you can, like, I don't know why I designed that. I mean, it's not actually useful, because when you're in space there's no gravity, so you just float around. But I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool. Maybe if there was like some advanced stabilizers, or well, I guess there is, but like even more advanced stabilizers on this plane, to where like it just was completely parallel with the Earth's gravity, or I guess perpendicular, right? I don't know. To where the gravity would always pull them downwards. They could walk around in there and have fun, have lunch, whatever, while the plane's going billions of miles an hour. I think the wings are too big. Even though this is a giant plane, I think I'm gonna cut down on the size of the wings, just because the wings, even though this is a plane, it's more of a rocket that goes sideways, so the wings aren't super duper important. Because whenever I go up and down, it just does the flippity flap thing. It's like a giant Flappy Bird that doesn't crash. Well, it probably crashes. Yeah, let's crash it down over here. Maybe one episode we'll go exploring with this. Oh yeah, I named it Z Penguin, because it sort of looks like a penguin. No, it looks like you're a penguin. It's a penguin if you're insane. But, I'm assuming that most of the people watching this aren't. Or hoping, I guess. That'd be kind of weird if all my audience was insane. That would be kind of... Oh no, okay. And we're still alive. Alright, so what we did here with the landing was I made like a sled type thing and then put the struts on them. So I don't know if this is gonna work better or worse, but now there's more points touching the ground, so the pressure shouldn't be as high. Dispersing among the 8 wheels should be more like 32 or something more than that wheels for such a giant. This should be called the building plane, because this is the size of a building. We have to change the wings. So we already have 2 wings right now, but so let's get rid of that. I think what we can do is put the square ones like where is it? Right here. Right afterwards. Okay, it's gonna do that. Nope, there we go. That looks kind of better, I guess. Can I add anything else? Oh yeah, what about one of these things? They already have the controllingness on it, so we don't have to add it on. That looks nice. They're appropriate sized. Wow, appropriate size is not what I was going for when I was building this, but I don't know. It should work. If it doesn't, back to the drawing board. Our goal for this will be to... Oh my god. You are like a bouncy castle. Our goal for this takeoff is to successfully take off, number one. And then after that, we're going to have to land, which so far I have not been able to do at all. Oh, I know why these weren't launching. They're not in the right stagings. Oh, that's beautiful. Right, and let's see if... Oh, but now, I don't think we even have enough, like, the control surface. Oh my god, we're bouncing all over the place. What are we doing? No. Come on. That was not good. Maybe if we just use bigger wings right here. Can you let me use them? You could do something like that, and then... Oh, that's cool. Like that. Oh, but I didn't put it on both of them. That's probably not necessary, though. Let's just try the bigger version of those. So right here's the biggest version, right? So we'll use that. Nice. And there's still room here. So let's see if there's even more of those. I think these are the ones that, like, the actual wing turns. Which is kind of weird. The stabilitator. Okay. And that fits. So let's just put that on there. Oh, we're not doing the symmetry mode. Gotta do that. So let's symmetrize that up. Can we add that? Oh my gosh. That looks beautiful. And then we can add control surfaces on this one and here too. Alright, so it's still bouncy. But no, it's just still bouncy. The wings look way cooler. Hopefully they're more stable than the giant wings, but control better than the small wings. They're kind of an in-betweener. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, maybe the problem was having the top rockets on, because it was... No, the problem is the plane. The plane's just not going to take off. Oh, there we go. Just a little... All we needed was a little boost into the air. That's all we needed. Come on, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull, 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 pull. Come on, come on. Oh. 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 We're not going to make it, but we're going to try to sustain this as long as we can. We need to crash into something that will break off the other side, the left side of the wing. That way it's even. Oh, maybe we can fly like this. Wow. I'm like Denzel Washington in that movie, Flight. So let's cut our engines. Oh wait, first let's get more towards land. I don't want to land in the water, really. Not feeling that today. I don't know. Maybe another time we'll try to land in... I don't think it's possible to land in water, because if you're going anything above like 4 miles, or is it miles per hour? Miles per second, then you're just gonna die immediately. That's what's gonna happen. Alright, so we're slowly making progress back to Earth. Wait, we're on Earth. No, we're not on Earth. We're on Kerbal. Where are we, guys? Oh, this is not gonna work. Oh! Cut our engines. Oh! So, what I realized is my idea was good and bad. The good part was to build something giant. The bad part was to build a giant plane. We all know that planes are supposed to be small and agile and nimble and fast like a bullet exiting a gun. And that was not what the building plane / the Penguin was. No, that was like twice as big as a commercial plane. What we can build that is giant is a rocket ship that will enter outer space. So I'm gonna build a giant rocket ship that's absolutely giant. Wow. Look how tall these connecting red things are. I don't remember the name of them. I named it SS Shelby because it shall be in space soon because of how quick it's going to go. I made it really cool. Okay, so first of all, this This is an illusion. The Kerbals, or the main Kerbals anyway, aren't in this part of the ship. They are in there. And the reason that I put them in there, if you see that right there, the little, yeah, right there, they're in there because if they got out of this part, they wouldn't be able to enter the party area. So what I did is when they get out, they're in this tube which opens up, and it's under the heat shield. I'm pretty sure there's actual heat shields in the game that are meant to shield you from heat, but I couldn't find them, or maybe it's a mod or something that I saw in a video once. I don't know, I've heard of it, so I just used these because I couldn't find them in the game, or they're just not in the game already. Hopefully they do protect you from heat, like if we go to the sun or something. I don't think we're going to be able to go to the sun, that's pretty advanced, but... So yeah, this is the party area, and you just kind of hang out here and have lunch with your friends, even though there's no gravity, so there technically doesn't have to be a floor or railings, because you're not going to fall off since there's no gravity. And wow, what is this? So yes, we're not using the one super advanced engine 2.056 release number 14, because our main engine is in fact stronger than it. Our main engine is 3200 max thrust, and this one is only 2500 max thrust. And all of the other ones in the middle of these are all the ones, the not main sails, the skippers, because those can steer better, but the outside ones here are main sails. Alright, so I've done a couple of things. I added a bunch of these thruster blocks so that we can turn our rocket around if we're like, nope, never mind, we don't want to go to this planet, we want to go to Mars, or I don't think it's called Mars. I added this thing, it said like a science facility? No, science facility. And right here, you store your data. So they're like computers, so they don't get bored. And what's on the top of the rocket plane ship thing? That is a little tiny antenna. Well, it might look tiny, but it's probably the size of a person. So what that does is gives the internet to the Kerbals so that they can game with their friends that are on Kerbin while they're out in outer space, so they don't get bored and go crazy. I also added one more thing. I added these little struts right here so that we can land on a planet and not like fall over or anything. Because we're not one of those little rockets that splits off the bigger parts of the rocket so that we can land. No, we're keeping the whole rocket because this is a giant, awesome, expensive rocket. We're not just going to leave it in space. That's space littering. You realize that, right? You litter in space. That is one of the highest crimes of space. So, yeah, I think we're pretty much done and we're going to go into space. Wow, I've said space a lot in the past minute or so. Why is there only one of these on each side? No, there's just one right here. It's missing one. Uh-oh. That's not super great. But otherwise, it looks kind of like a rocket ship with a mushroom or an umbrella on top of it. So that's pretty cool. It's actually way shorter than I thought it would be. It's pretty wide. It's almost a circle or square, whatever you want to call it. We don't want to go too fast. Oh, wow. Whoa. Yeah, so we don't want to go too fast before we leave the atmosphere, and we're picking up speed pretty quickly. I think it's like 200 miles an hour. You want to stay under that until we leave the atmosphere, otherwise we're just going way too fast. So, wow, we could almost not have to use infinite fuel for this one, but we're still going to because I'm not good at this and I waste a lot of fuel. So that wouldn't be good for anything, I guess. So, you think we're gonna... Do we even have to go into orbit? Because it's not like we have to... Because going into orbit is pretty much to save fuel, like, plan everything out. But, no. And who is this? Geoffbro? I don't know. That's kind of a weird name. Let's look at him. Or look at his view. Wow, you have a terrible view. Are you even controlling anything? Oh no, that's meters per second. That makes much more sense. I'm like, those numbers didn't make quite a lot of sense to me. What is this? Is that a drawing? Oh, did you make a drawing, GF bro? Wow, good for you. I'm gonna put that on my fridge when we get back to Kerbin. Good for you, man. Seriously. Okay. We're at 6,000 feet. Not too high up. That's good. I don't know when we have to... We don't have to go into orbit. Yeah. That's thinking too small. I think I have a better idea. And my better idea... I'm looking at it. Even though you're really not supposed to look at that better idea. It's one of those things where you can't. I always forget which way I'm facing, so I kind of have to press the arrow keys or the WSD to make sure which way I'm facing. Okay, so we want to press the left arrow button for us to be able to go towards the moon. So we want to aim ourselves towards the moon, and we can definitely just brake. Okay, that's probably enough. Whoa, calm down, calm down, calm down. Okay, now we're going back up. Oh shoot. What are you doing? So we are leaving Kerbal. That's Kerbal escape, as they call it. So what do we do from right there? It says what do we just die? Do we just end there? I don't know. Oh, that's like a yellow laser. It's gonna come shoot us. Oh no, that's what the heat shields are for. Oh wow, it's really gonna line up with us. Oh, missed us. Nice try, little yellow laser. The P stream of space. That's what I'm gonna call it. What is that signifying? That's the motion that Kerbal is actually going in, right? I don't understand what's happening here. The yellow line is staying the same distance away from us. Oh, does that mean that we're gonna going in? What? Okay, so now... Oh. So now we're in the same path that Kerbal is in, and we're orbiting the sun at about the same orbit. Or, I think. So we've actually made quite a bit of progress on the... going closer to the sun with our orbit, or whatever. Almost thought we were gonna hit Eve for a second, but I guess not. It's kind of a liar. Yeah, well, you are stupid, Eve. Maybe Moho. Maybe we'll run into Moho. Moho sounds fun, right? Wrong. Moho's probably a terrible planet to be on. Science. I'm saying science. So let's... Oh, we can't speed it up, huh? Oh yeah, we probably shouldn't speed it up. If we speed it up, it could be it's the physical speed up, and it could just like explode everything. That's my experience on the subject. If you use physical time warp, everything explodes. So that's not good ever. I mean, unless you're like a demolition person and you wanted to blow up a building and you were being paid to do it, then go ahead, physical time warp, just do it. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, so we're no longer in orbit, so that means we are closer. I think I'm gonna leave it here on a cliffhanger, so that next episode we will visit the sun. Or maybe we'll try to visit Moho, because look at that, we're pretty... No, because Moho's gonna be like way over here by the time that we're there. I don't know. Next episode, we'll crash in the sun and do other fun, crazy stuff. Anyway, if you like this, thank you for watching, and please check out my channel for more videos like this. And if you enjoy those videos too, you should subscribe.